channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this basic bucket hat with half double crochet stitches. This looks lovely and this is very basic. The brim is not too wide. So I like this style and you can use this on different occasions. And for the size of this hat, this one here is a bigger one. It fits a 22 inches head and it fits me. And this one is for smaller size of head, around 19 inches. For both of this hat, I follow the same pattern. This one I just made it smaller and this one is bigger. So I will show you as we go along with this project. I will show you how to adjust this hat according to the size of your head. So I hope that you will understand the explanation, and if you have some questions later as you watch the video, please don't hesitate to comment in the comment section below. So I'll show you the materials that we will be using and then we will start with the project. So I will be using 100% cotton yarn, and this one recommends a 5mm crochet hook, but for this one I will be using a 4mm size down with a crochet hook because I like it more, how do I say, compact or pressed for the bucket hat. And each ball has 50 grams and 75 meters. I use exactly 2 of these balls, so I have 1 extra ball. So let's begin. So let's start with the magic ring. So this is how I do my magic ring. I fold the end of the yarn like this one to form like this, and then I insert the hook into the ring and pull up a loop, and I have now my magic ring, and then I chain 1. So inside this magic ring I'm going to make 8 half double crochet. To make a half double crochet, simply yarn over, insert the hook into the ring and pull up a loop, and I now have 3 loops on my hook, and pull through these 3 loops. So I have now my half double crochet. So I will make 7 more. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. So I have now 8 half double crochet, and I pull this tail to make it tight and no hole in the middle. And for the next round, I'm going to work in spiral. So I won't be doing a slip stitch and chain 1 to begin each round, but simply I'm going to start directly onto this first stitch. And for this round, I'm going to crochet over the tail to secure the tail. So I'm going to pull it tightly now. And then let's begin our round 2. For round 2, we're going to make an increase on each stitch. So in the first stitch, we're going to make 2 half double crochet, and we will make 2 half double crochet on every stitch. So let's begin, and remember we will be working in spiral, so we will not do a slip stitch, but I recommend you can use a different color or yarn or stitch marker to mark the beginning of each round. So for round 2, we start our half double crochet to the first stitch, and and we make another half double crochet in the same stitch. So it's a bit tricky at the beginning here. And on the second stitch we make again 2 half double crochet. So next stitch another 2 half double crochet. So just crochet over this tail here. So I will do the rest of the stitches off camera and then I'll meet you at the end. At the end of round 2 we have 16 half double crochet. To begin our round 1 we move our stitch marker here, and then on this first stitch here we will make 2 half double crochet, and on the next stitch after that we make 1 half double crochet, and the next stitch 2 half double crochet, and the next will be 1 half double crochet. So on this round we're going to alternate 2 half double crochet and 1 half double crochet. So let's begin. So in the first stitch I will make 2 half double crochet. I'll do it again. 2 half, 1 and 2, and on the next stitch I will make just 1 half double crochet, and on the next stitch again 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2, and on the next stitch just 1 half double crochet. So this will be the pattern for this round, and I'm going to continue with the other stitches off camera and then I'll meet you at the end. I'm at the end of round 3 and we have 24 stitches here, and to begin our round 4 I'll move again our stitch marker, and this time we're going to start with 1 half double crochet in the first stitch, 1 and 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, and I will make an increase in the next stitch, so I will make 2 half double crochet in the next stitch, so for this round we're going to make 1 half double crochet on each of the 2 stitches, and then after making 1 half double crochet on the 2 stitches I will make an increase, so 2 half double crochet in the next stitch, sorry, it's a bit tricky, this kind of yarn I'm using. So I will continue making this pattern. So after I make an increase I will make a 1 half double crochet on each of the 2 stitches, and then another increase, so 2 half double crochet, and I'm going to alternate that until the end of the round, so I'll continue that off camera. So after making a round 4 we have 32 stitches, so as you notice we are increasing by 8 stitches on every round, and we will be continue increasing by 8. And last time in a previous round we started with a regular single half double crochet, so this time I will start with an increase, so we will work again in spiral, so make a 2 half double crochet on the first stitch, so I make the first one and then another one, and then I will make 1 half double crochet on each of these next 3 stitches, so 1 2 and 3. So after making 1/2 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, I will make again an increase, so 2 half double crochet in the next stitch, and then again I will make 1/2 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2 and 3. So for this round, that will be our pattern. We're just going to alternate and increase 2 half double crochet, it means the increase, and then on the next 3 stitches we'll make 1/2 double crochet on each, and then I will continue doing this off camera and I'll meet you at the end. So at the end of round 5 we have 40 stitches, and for round 6 this time we will begin with a regular half double crochet on the first stitch. So on this first stitch here I will make 1/2 double crochet, and I will make 1/2 double crochet on the next 3 stitches, three, 4. So I made 1/2 double crochet on the first 4 stitches, and then I will make an increase, and then on the next 4 stitches I will make 1/2 double crochet on each again. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And after making 1/2 double crochet on 4 stitches, I will make an increase, so 2 half double crochet here, so that will be the pattern for this round. We're just going to alternate making 1/2 double crochet on 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th to make an increase. So I will continue making this, and you can pause the video and I will meet you at the end of this round. So after round 6 I have 48 stitches, and since I will be making a bucket hat for 22 inches head circumference, so I need 7 inches on the hat. So I am now at 4 inches diameter, so I need 3 inches more for the diameter of the top of the head to fit a 22-inch head, and I will continue making that. And as you can see, we are just following a pattern here. So on the round 7 we will start an increase, so it means like you will make 2 half double crochet on 1 stitch on the first stitch, and on the next 5 stitches we make 1/2 double crochet, and we repeat all throughout the round, and you have 56 stitches. On round 8 because we are alternating the increase and the regular stitches to make it round like this one. So on the round 8 you'll start with a half double crochet, and then on 6 stitches and then an increase. So as you can see, as you go on with the subsequent rounds, you will be increasing the number of the regular half double crochet stitches. So for round 7 you will make half double crochet on 5 stitches, on round 8 6 stitches, on round 9 7, round 10 8, round 11 9, and as you increase more to get the desired diameter of your top, you can add more, just follow this sequence. And as you notice as well that on every rounds we will be increasing 8. So I'm just alternating the increase and the regular stitches as well to have a rounder top. So you can follow this pattern and continue increasing the top of your hat until you reach your desired diameter. and I will continue until I reach 7 inches here, and then I will meet you. So I'm done making the top of the hat, and this one here I made a 7 inches diameter previously, and then instead of making 7 inches I adjusted this one and I made it less than 7. As you can see, it did not reach 7 because when I tried to make 7 inches and I started to do the side of the hat like this one here, and then I fit it on my head, it's a bit loose. And usually when I make a bucket hat like this one, before I start making the side of the hat, the top of the hat is, I always make sure that it is 7 inches. So for this hat I made before, I made the round or the top of the hat 7 inches before I started making the side of the hat. But for this one here, this is cotton yarn, and this one I used previously was an acrylic yarn. So I believe that because it is a different kind of yarn, so it has a different kind of stretch, and also because we use half double crochet, I believe that I don't need to make it 7 because of those factors. And so I also recommend that I told you previously that to get the right measurement of the hat, we just have to measure the head circumference and divide it by pi, which is 3.1416, and that's how we get the 7. But I recommend that before you start making the whole side of the hat, make a few the rounds of the side of the hat and try it on your head. If you feel that it's loose, then adjust the top of the hat. So this one I frog 1 round, so I actually made until round 11 to make it 7 inches, but because I feel like it's a bit loose for me, so I frog 1 round, and so now I only have until 10 rounds and I have 80 stitches, and then I have the diameter of the hat is less than 7 inches. So it's actually almost 6 less than 7, 6 more than 6. And I found out that this is the one that fits me well with this kind of yarn and this stitch. So that you can do the same. So you can just make few stitches, a few rounds for the side of the hat, try it on your head, and then adjust the top of the hat. But as I told you, normally we measure the head circumference and we divided it by 3.1416, and that's how we get the top of the hat that will fit us. So for the side of the hat, I'm just going to make 1/2 double crochet on each stitch on each round. So I have here 80 stitches, so I will make 1/2 double crochet on each stitch, and I will continue making that until I reach the desired length of my hat. And with my previous hat here, this is the desired length that I like, and it also depends on you. So I have here like around 4 inches, 4.5 inches, 4 inches or 4.5 inches. So I will be aiming to reach and up to that point. So the number of rounds depends on the length of the side of the hat that you prefer. So I will continue making my hat. I will start with the side of the hat now, and you can pause the video and also continue with the hat that you're making. For those beginner, I'll just show you and a quick recap that we are also working on spiral for the side of the hat. So I will not making any slip stitch. So therefore I'm going to make straight away to the next stitch 1/2 double crochet, and 1/2 double crochet, and next stitch 1/2 double crochet. So all throughout the run is 1/2 double crochet. So I'll meet you at the end of the side of the hat. I am back, and I told you a while ago that I will be back after I finished making the side of the hat, but I actually continue working until the brim of the hat just to see. And remember that for the top of the hat that I'm making, I have 6 inches in diameter. So if I fold my hat like this one, half of the 6 inches will be 3 inches. So the top of my hat, when I fold like this is a 3 inches. That's the top of the hat. And then I told you that I will be adding 4 to 4.5 inches. I decided to just add 4 inches for the side of my hat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So until here. From here to here is the side of my hat. I did not count how many rounds I have, but that is the length that really fits my head and like that I want for my hat. And then for the brim, you can see here I have 1.5 inches for the brim. So I just make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds for the brim, and that what will I show you after this one. So if you're ready, let's start working on the brim of the hat. So to begin with our brim, let's count this first round for the brim as our round 1. So for the round 1 for our brim, we will make 1/2 double crochet on the first 3 stitches, and on the 4th stitch we're going to make an increase. So 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th stitch an increase. So we will make 2 half double crochets here, 1 and then 2 on the same stitch. So that will be the pattern for this round. We will make half double crochets on each of 3 stitches, 2 and then 3, and then after making half double crochet on each of 3 stitches, we'll make an increase. So 1 and 2. So on the next stitches, we will make half double crochets on these 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th stitch we'll make an increase. We're just going to continue making this pattern until the end of this round. So I'll continue making mine off camera, and I'll see you at the end. So at the end of round 1 of our brim, I have 109 stitches. For the next round, I'm just going to make 1/2 double crochet on each stitch. So I will keep the same number of stitches. So at the end of round 2, I will also have 109 stitches. So the number of stitches may we might have different number of stitches depending on the size of the hat that you're making. So just make sure that on the second round you just have to make 1/2 double crochet on each stitch. Then I will meet you at the end of the round. For round 3 of the brim, we are going to make 1/2 double crochet on each of the first 2 stitches, then an increase. So I will make here 1/2 double crochet, 1, and another half double crochet, 2, and then I'm going to make an increase on the 3rd. So I make 2 half double crochet on this stitch, 1 and another half double crochet. So for this round, we're just going to make 1/2 double crochet on each of the 2 stitches, and then we will make an increase on the 3rd. and we are just going to repeat that pattern all throughout this run. So I am now at the last 10 stitches of our round 5 of the brim. So for the last 10 stitches, we are going to make a different pattern. For the first 5 stitches of these 10 stitches, I'm going to make single crochets on each stitch. So insert my hook and pull up a loop, and I have 2 loops, and pull through all the 2 loops. So that's single crochet, and I will make 4 more of this. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I have now 5 single crochets, and on the next 5 stitches I'm going to make slip stitch. So this is how to do slip stitch. 1, insert and pull up a loop, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 1 last stitches to the first stitch of this round. So that's how I end this hat. So as you can see, you can remove this one. As you can see, it's not too harsh because it's a half double crochet, and it doesn't seem so obvious now. Because if we end this one with a half double crochet, there would be a gap in here. It looks like it's unfinished because it's a spiral. So with this one, we just level this off like this. But if you have other methods, you can also use other methods that you prefer in ending a spiral work, but this is how I usually do. So our hat now is finished, and we're just going to secure the tail of this. So I just cut the end of the yarn, and with the help of a tapestry needle, we're going to secure this one.